Hi guys.
Hi guys.
So, welcome to Funderland Amusement Park. And this was my first live build park through YouTube. No live streams, but a lot of time-lapse footage and still shot footage once towards the end, purely because of the frame rate loss on my old setup. Welcome guys. Evening. Just thought I'd do a little stream, show you around Funderland, what people may or may have not seen of it or haven't been able to download it because of all the stupid amount of Theme Maker's Toolkit. But here we are. So could have been more done to the entrance side of things, especially around here. I did want to put a load of fountains in, but I put them in and then my frame rate went down to about 1-2 FPS, so that's the reason why I've only just got these ones here. So nothing in this park was a blueprint, everything was built by the eye, should we say. So I literally started off, I did want this kind of like neon look around the buildings, but you can see a lot of it's slightly missed or it's not got it everywhere, just down the sides, etc. And this building I actually totally forgot to do the back of it, so it looks great from the front, but yeah. And again, kind of replicated the building. If you've watched the series, you'll see when I was building this I tried to just kind of like duplicate that and move it, but then obviously realised I wanted them the other way around, so I had to lift the front off it and have a play with it. So as you guys kind of get with me, I'm pretty much not realism kind of guy, but I like to have my builds where you could potentially, you know, have it in real life. And again, a little bit of Theme Maker's Toolkit just here. Old fast pass entrance blippers, gotta love them. And as you can see, the back of the building totally missed. Got it up the top, but totally missed the back of it, which was a shame really. But hey, you miss these little bits every now and then. As you can see, I kind of put a little bit too deep in there so you don't get it from all angles, but it worked. This is a great view in the daytime and night time, to be honest. As he's just going up the lift hill, we'll watch him come around the first loop. There you go. Bit of a ripper, that one. So this was my first kind of major park after Pyrolandia. And again, you'll see the centre points. So if you have a look here, literally I can't quite get it centre, but pretty much you have a central line from the centre point all the way through. Got the big wheel again with the twin ascendances. And it just gives you those lines. It really, really does work quite nicely. Gotta stop saying that bloody word. Anyway, again, we don't need that anymore. So, daytime. Where am I? The real cool thing about the daytime look is that they don't look too bad with all the lights either, which works quite nicely. So, these were all not fully decorated out, but all kitted out, just in case people did want to sit down. The same on the other side. Just as we come around. And then one bit I really like is just this here. Very, very simple. Just leave a bit of the roof out, glaze it, put a few beams in, and you just get this lovely shadow in on the floor, which works really, really well. So, which way should we go? They blew it to the end. So, more than anything, this part was about the vista points again. I mean, there's just so much going on. I just love the reflections on the lake pier. Just looks, to me, epic, but everyone has their own opinion. And the bridge for the Woody. One thing not anyone's really commented on was the self-made supports. I don't know if they look realistic or not, but they were my view on things. Hey Clash, hey Baz, how are you? Sorry I missed your comments. Carried away talking there. But yeah, I just love the depth of this park, considering it's not that big. It just has some great viewpoints to it. Especially the chair plane there, works really, really well. So, where should we go? Yeah, so by the time I finished building this, I was down to about 2, maybe 3 FPS. I think there's about 47,000 piece count. There's a few things I learnt from this park, which was quite funny. Don't use fountains, or if you do, don't use too many of them, because that really, really does kill your piece count. Not your piece count, your frame rate. Amount of coasters makes a huge difference. But yeah, as you can see, the reflection keeps flicking in and out. It's the only park I've ever built which does that, and I don't quite know why. Maybe someone knows. Don't know. But great little viewpoints, and also just underneath, how you stop people walking through. You've got the barriers here, the the walk barriers, tens of barriers. Sorry. And then just set them under the ground, and people don't walk through it. They work really, really well. Or they just clip their arms slightly. It's quite funny actually, because the first coaster that was actually put in was the Woody, which the reviews that have been done on it, people loved it. So anyway, don't want to float my own boat, just enjoy people looking at my builds, and it's good fun to hear their feedback. Oh, autosave. It's not too bad nowadays. It would take about half an hour on the old setup. Anyway, let's have a ride. See how we go. Let's do second seating. Hope you enjoy, guys. Hi Parrot, how are you, sir? Hope things are good. How's the start to everybody's week? Have you seen this part before, Parrot? Cool. Well, hope you stay with us, dude. You might like it. A lot of people have. This is a bit crazy, this. It's a bit quick, but reminds me of Nemesis at Thorpe Park. Not Thorpe Park, Alton Towers. Idiot. But you also have Nemesis Inferno at Thorpe Park, which is a great ride. And also reminds me of 1-2, Busch Gardens. Just got that whippiness about it as you go through the almonds and so forth. It just really, really feels quite nice. And then, yeah, not realistic brake run, but hey, works well. Hey Eden, how are you? Or should I say hello? I love this bit. This just reminds me so much of Nemesis at Alton Towers. That took an absolute age to do. Pause the coaster just there and work around it, works really well. But just getting the bushes to kind of sit right took a while. I'm good, thanks. Bit of a stressful day at work, but chilling out now. So one thing a lot of people have said is, why did I go purple, green and all that kind of stuff? Well, when you look at the buildings, they all look very, very similar, but the colourings and just roof linings, etc., make a big difference. And as you can see here, this looks like a fairy tale kind of thing, but it is what it is. But it fits, and it fits in between the different colour schemes the other way as well. So yeah, generically all very, very similar, but coincides with the colours of the rides really. So we've got a big gyro swing, and I love how this came out, because a lot of people don't just use the they put the pathing down as the base. Yeah, I was going to do a Planet Zoo stream the other night actually, but didn't get round to it. Might have a little play again, learn a few things from all of each other maybe, who knows. Or how to kill things, or how to overeat things, or breed too many. Loaded up a part the other night, excuse me, and how many, what was it, tigers, wasn't it? Had 21 adult tigers, and I think I had about 50 offspring. It was, yeah. Hey Duckman, how are you, sir? Yeah, that was quite funny. Anyway, I'm just scrolling around here and you guys aren't really seeing much. Where was I? So, gyro swing. Yeah, what was I saying? A lot of people put the pavement down for the base, and the issue is with that, it then takes up a huge amount of space and you can't really do much with it. Good Duckman. Had a good day, I guess. Or having a good day, wherever you are in the world. But the advantage to that, you get a little bit more perspective this side, is you can actually build the terrain up just a tad and put rocks in and so forth, and it makes it look really, really natural, which is really good. Huh. I haven't got any of the DLCs, so I don't know that one on Eden. But yeah, wow, how many? Crikey. That's just mad. That must be a glitch, surely. Ooh, I'll tell you what though, I've been reading and seeing some of these, console games, the console versions having some major issues with glitches, and even the odd little ones you get with this don't fix them. It's interesting. Kind of like back to the start again. Don't know if Planet Zoo's still having those issues, but yeah. Anyway, this was the first coaster put in. It did have a very different building to it originally, but kind of when I was looking around the lake, looking at things, it just didn't work, and then my computer broke. I think it was March time. It literally just died, and I had to take the whole thing apart, take pretty much everything off the computer bar Microsoft, and yeah, anyway, got it fixed in the end, thank God. So great views, look at this, just looks amazing as you go up that lift hill, so I think anyway. And this is all handmade railings as well, so this whole lift hill is handmade. Great coasters. A couple of bits I'm not happy with, but it just works out really, really well. Bridge. This bit, nice and small, comes in. No one's used to it. Solid laser, love this bit. Hi Gavin, how are you? That's one major thing people said in the reviews why I didn't kind of structure out, wood out, not sure, sports, etc. inside all the tunnels and all the coasters. Well, the reason being was literally, I couldn't blame them. If anyone's watched any of the last videos, you'll see the film with Boss, and that was well before I actually finished the park. A lot of the videos came out when anything was just still footage, just showing you pictures of progress more than anything. And that was because it was literally double click, triple click, just trying to place things, and my old setup just wouldn't enable me to do that. But yeah, great station. I don't know if you'd fly in here or not. Two-way glass, single-way glass, not sure. But yeah. I love this kiddie coaster, and the supports on this are really, really cool as well. Well, Parrot, I was thinking of making a Christmas park, but unfortunately I spend a little bit too much time walking my dog in the mornings and evenings after work, because I need to, and bless him. But at the same time, I'm so mentally tired from work. Even this is a bit of a strain to do, to be honest, and that is me just being really honest. I just don't have the time, and it's a shame really, but I love the game a lot, but it does take a lot out of you when you try and start something straight away, and you don't really, I don't really plan any of my building. I literally just build. Like I said in my first live stream, it's terribly difficult to explain, and I was discussing a Christmas thing yesterday. Don't really want to talk about it, just in case I do it. But the thought of the amount of time and energy I've got to put into it just kind of has put me off even turning the computer on to start it. I got in this evening, I thought, I want to try and cheer myself up, play a little bit, show people the park, just explain a few things really. But hey, never say never. Snow Globe last year, that came out of 28 days worth of work, so got plenty of time before Christmas, especially with how Pirates Cove came out after 9 days. So, yeah. We'll see. Are you, sir? Are you building one for Christmas? Great views again, and I love this perfect kiddie coaster. From my regards, anyway, that's how I look at it. Ah, is there a chance of me asking how are you building it, Parrot? Like, is it a coaster, dart ride? Don't know. Sleigh ride maybe? Or if you don't want to divulge, don't worry. That'd be cool if you do. That's all I ever started doing, mate. And passed the 350 subscriber mark the other day, and to think back 12 months, I know I keep saying 12 months, but I didn't really start uploading anything until about 12 months ago. And here I am now on 353, I think it is, and it's just crazy to think that people like your builds that much. It really is. Just a normal guy, normal job. And yeah, it's really cool. And I appreciate it. Literally, I appreciate everyone's comments, everything. Cheers, Eden. I do like that. It is a great little coaster, and you also get some great views of it going around. Where is it? Just about here. It wants to hurry up. I've got to go there. Let's pause it. TG cam it. Because then we get better views. There you go. So you got Big Bluey in the background going through. See what I mean by the reflections? Not sure what that's all about. I wouldn't say my graphics card's giving up. Just love it. There's so much going on. Every view you look, it just looks amazing. It really, really does. I love this part. And again, not trying to be big-headed. But let's go for a little wander. Tell you what, guys, if you ever need to upgrade your PC, it's definitely worthwhile doing. And the only reason why I say is because this has made the game feel completely brand new. I would have never thought of playing this game, this particular park like this, for a very long time. It's lovely. It really, really is. Anyway, let's get on it. Ah, hold on. Oh, sorry guys. Alpine Park parrot. Sounds good. Anything unique? Is Marley going to attack in this stream? Well, Marley at the minute, if I had a video camera, I'd show you where he is. He's actually lying across my legs, snoring his little heart off, when that's all he's done all day. But he's been out for a couple of walks, so he's had a good day. Thanks for asking, Dan. Marley says he appreciates it. Oh. I was actually joking with him last night, as you do with it. And I said, should I build a Marley park? Shows how crazy you are with your own dog. Anyway, wing coaster, not the most realistic. It's like this bank in here, it's a bit odd as it comes through. But I was trying more for the views of the park. This was all shoddy, really, really nice. All a little bit too missing a load of supports. And then kind of just ran out against the but custom supports for the woody lift hill, sorry. Just love the views, it's amazing. So what's your thoughts, guys? This part, do you like it? Do you love the detailing? See, this has lost a load of stuff. I've lost all the planting around here, literally. Cheers, Gavin. Oh, that's frustrating. So that means I've lost everything up here. And up... Oh, darn it. Oh well, I have to download it from the workshop then. Hopefully that will have everything. The problem with this game, guys, you have to literally, if you got it on PC, save 2-3 save files at a time. Because for some reason when it communicates back to Steam it just loses everything every now and then, and it's really, really frustrating. Where are we? These views are great as well. Across the lake from the dock. Just looks really, really nice. This is a good view as well. Oh, crikey, that came quick. Excuse me. Ghostbusters ride. Would you like to have a ride, Eden? Let's have a go. It's not the best in the world, gonna be honest. But I do like the lighting. It works really, really well. Oopsie. I hate the way this game works. Anyway, yeah, I love the lighting around here. Getting a little bit different there. That's the whole point to the park. Differences. It's really, really nice. We've got everything around here, quite spooky. This is available for download, but the previous version is a little bit different. One of my YouTube vids very early on showed it. Somehow got away with the Planet Coaster, Ghostbuster music. Anyway, let's give it a ride. Well, this was my first attempt at a dark ride. It truly was. So let's see what you all think. Let's start back here. Let everything set itself up, and I will view all the bits where I've tried to show people stuff where they don't look round. So yeah, the only thing is the doors are a little bit off. Tried a little trick there, you can make them look like ghosts, which is really cool. And then this was literally designed originally as a pure haunted house. It wasn't to have Ghostbusters. So the layout, as you see it, was how I set it up. And as I was building it, they released the Ghostbusters pack, which kind of pretty much came out straight away. So I then thought, what can I do? I thought I'll incorporate them and try and make it look like a fun style kind of, I don't know. In the UK you have like the ghost house at Great Yarmouth and Thorpe Park, and not Thorpe Park, Blackpool. And I thought I'd try to do that kind of theme with a bit of Ghostbusters in it really, and it works and it doesn't work. So there's no Ghostbusters in this room. But there's a lot of theme maker toolkit in here, so all these cobwebs. The dancing ghosts, the piano with the shadow on the floor. I love these little footprints walking up here, it's really cool. And then you've got more Ghostbusters in here, which works quite nicely. Oh. There we go. What does everyone think of this? If you mean what the red cobwebs are, they're Theme Maker's Toolkit. So when you search for stuff to download, on the right hand side of the search screen there's a little box to tick Toolkit, and then you can type in anything you want. It's where people actually make their own items. So I can't remember who made them, I think it was Pixelated that made those, and you can download them and put them in, and if you're a graphic designer you can actually build your own and put them in the game. It's really cool. How did you do the ceiling and the walls? All individual pieces, parrot. I think what I might start doing is showing how I build things. What do you guys reckon? Would you like to see that? Not today, but maybe set up a little, not tutorial basis, but task me to build something maybe, and over a couple of streams we build it, and I'll show you the techniques that I use, etc. maybe. I don't know if that would help. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, that's the Haunted Mansion with a Ghostbusters overlay. Works out quite nice. Gotta stop saying nice for crying out loud. But great views. Especially when you do this one. It's about here. When it wants to hurry, it's bottom up. Where is it? Should have a coaster going up here. Oh, there it is. Lights up. Anyway, missed it. Sorry guys. No, should we do it now? Or do people want to watch the rest of these rides? It's up to you guys. I don't know, build like a, I don't know. Crikey. Honestly, I really like that, especially because it wasn't too long. Yeah, it's a cool little dark ride, but it's little bits like, when I zoom out now, you'll see, because they are Theme Maker Toolkit pieces. So the lighting disappears and then you zoom in, and it's the same on the reflection. They don't show in the reflections until you get really close. So it's a bit of a pain. Let's have a look at that then. So let's go settings, graphics. Everything is on ultra, I think, Baz. It's just depth of field I don't really do. Messes with my eyes a tad. So depth of field on, apply. Sure, everything is on ultra. Yeah, you can't go higher than that. Okay, resume. There you go, bud. See, that's the other reason why I didn't do depth of bloom, and the only reason being is it looks a bit, I don't know, does that look right to you guys or not? I don't know if that's my graphics card not playing right, or just looks a little, well, it's supposed to be depth of field, but it's only when you really put something right in the foreground. Not sure. It sends my eyes crazy, unfortunately, guys, so I'm going to have to turn it off. Go away. Where is it? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Field off. Apply. So that just looks right for me. Sorry, guys. Right. Where are we? We were. Yeah, wasn't too happy with this coaster, but it was more than anything, it was a celebration coaster just because I got my computer working again, so I thought I'll just dump a coaster in, but I didn't really have the room to put it anywhere, as to the reason why. This is all Eden. Which looks better, blurry or non-blurry? Which coaster is it? This one. No, this one. Alright, let's go for a ride on this one and see what you guys think. As I said, this one literally was just an afterthought, to be honest with you. Still a good little coaster, just not really, as you can see with the tunnels, nothing really done with them. And then this was really all an afterthought, you didn't really, I don't know, it kind of works. Not much left open, it's just when you go over this top section. Speed up, there we go. Yeah, so couldn't really do much with that, apart from putting another hill up, which I didn't really want to do. Baz, I think it might be down to my graphics card as well. I've upgraded my system but not upgraded my graphics card, so I think it just can't compute it quick enough through the graphics card, so I'm not sure. I do know what you mean though, it would look wicked, and like with the atmospheric effects just there where the sun comes in, it's really, really good. But I just think the graphics card's just working a bit too much at the minute. And this is the worst bit of the coaster climate now, guys. It really is. I don't know. Some may think it is, some may think it isn't. I don't know. I just didn't really have anywhere to go with it with the speed that it was carrying. And I didn't really want to go to the lake again with another coaster, so I just kind of like slam the ropes and get it under the ghost train, really. Some like it, some don't. But like I say, with everything, everyone's their own. But again, station all fully kitted out, all done, providing I haven't lost anything off a save. But yeah, like the rock work all around here. This always gets a little bit of a gasp. I really like that. Came out lovely, and you do get a great view of the shops. It's quite a cinematic view, this, when you come around on the coaster. You're getting great views. Oh, Yuri. Hello, my man. You know my park's always nice, dude. Wow, Yuri. Hey, dude. So yeah, rock work. Forgot to change the colour of these just here, unfortunately. But again, that was more down to frame rate at the time. But the thing I liked, it was the first part that I like totally covered. Just run out of piece count really, before I could do anything extra with it, which is a bit of a shame. Then we got Splashdown. Again, all themed, all covered. Some glazed, some not glazed. That's nice to see you, Yuri. Really is, mate. Appreciate your time. I know you're a busy Planko player yourself. And love your work, you know that. But yeah, this was one of the, I wouldn't say afterthoughts, but the main purpose to this was to get the floating section round the chairplane. And again, it was a slight progression on from the Pyrolandia one, to which obviously then ended up in Pirates Cove. So you got a mixture of things, but then again, I didn't really do much with his. Could have done splashes, so forth, but again, frame rate on my old system just didn't allow me to. I'm just so happy I'm sat here with 1,500 guests in the park being able to play it. It's amazing. Next year with the upgrade, what I might do is come back to the park and tidy a few things up, make the rides a little bit better and do a volume 2 maybe. We'll see. Yeah, it's a little bit long, this. So anyway, this was about the views as well. It's nice and slow around the top here, just to kind of give you, okay, not great views there, but yeah, see, that's great. They truly are, Parrot, they truly are. You are an amazing builder, dude. I mean, I had the privilege of obviously playing against you in the Nexus contest. Didn't do anything on the level you did, my man, but yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. So So what have you gone for then, Yuri? I'm skint now, so I've done what I've had to do this year. What are you upgrading to, my friend? So you got Big Bluey just up there, regarded as an amazing gigger by Johnny and the crew. Where are we now? So yeah, we'll go for blast off. No, it's not cheap, but like I said in my last video, you can do it cheap. It depends how you do it. When I started out, my PC was, I think it was £400, and I didn't spend a huge amount last year because all I did was I sold before I bought. So I sold my RAM before I upgraded it. And then the cost obviously wasn't as large as it could be if you buy them all outright at the same time, etc. But I've waited 2 years to be able to get to where I am now, and I read and I read and I read and I studied and I studied and I studied, and I ended up with the Ryzen 5 3600 XT, and went with 16 gig RAM, 3200 Hz Corsair LPX Vengeance, and a board B450 Tomahawk board. So not a huge cost when you sell everything else and so forth, and then you upgrade to it. So again, it's different how you do it. And if I was ever as good as Yuri, I would do what Yuri does. But again, that's kind of why I'm going to save for a graphics card for next year, and I think the new AMD 6800s are looking right up my street, providing they're compatible with my what can you call it, CPU. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on about computer bits. What's the point? No need. We'll get there one day. Anyway, let's have a ride. This was built on a old AM3 setup, FX 8350, with only 8 gig of RAM, running at 985 MHz because it didn't know how to overclock it to 1600. And then what else do I have? I had my GTX 1070, which I think is the only thing that kept me going. So yeah. This was a big upgrade for me. Biggest I could do for what I could do. Nice, Janice. I bet that was amazing, and I bet that would work amazing. Oh god, me and Yuri do a collaboration. Oh, I wouldn't be able to keep up with him. I watch him and Wix build, and I think, whoa, that's just mad. I mean, I'd love to, but I don't know if I would ever have the time. And I know Yuri's been a bit burnt out, really, and I'm absolutely burnt out. So it's a lovely thought and a lovely comment, but yeah, I'd love to, Yuri, but I don't. Yeah, not this year, dude. Maybe next year. Let me do some practicing before. What's my favourite coaster in the UK? Babe?
Swarm.
Well, yours is Swarm. I love the views on Swarm.
Nemesis, Swarm.
It's got to be Nemesis. It has to be Nemesis.
But then Galactica.
What's the dog doing?
No,
Oh. No, Nemesis. Nemesis, what's yours, Eden? Yeah, it has to be Nemesis. I must admit, I rode that, I think it was about 2 months after it came out, and I've been to a lot of places all over the world, and I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't been to Germany, I haven't been to the parks there, so I'd love to experience Black Mamba. I've been on Monty, I've been on a lot of B&M inverts, but there's something about Nemesis, even though it's the quickest one in the world in respect of overall time, it just blows your mind. Every single time you ride it, you can ride it 100 times a day, every single time, it just feels absolutely amazing. Close second, Nemesis Inferno. I know it sounds crazy, but then also thrown into the mix, just to throw one out there, 13. I love 13 at Alton Towers. Absolutely brilliant ride. Yeah, totally agreed, Yuri. I'm burnt, mate. I can't do it. I'd love to, maybe in the future though. Can't go on anything that goes upside down because of vertigo. Oh, bless you. I love watching Swarm. There's one, Eden's commenting on, I love watching Swarm, does that count? Okay, so I'm going Vampire. Oh, bless. Yeah, we went on Vampire last year.
Ouch.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch was the word. But hey, I hadn't ridden it. Actually, I'd never ridden it, I don't think. I'd been there many a times when it was brand new. But what can I say? Where was I? Sorry, yeah, never ever actually got to ride it because every time I queued for it, it broke down. And in the early days, that was a long queue for that ride. It probably still is actually. I think last time we queued for it was about 45 minutes. So. And it's quite a quick ride, but yeah, I love the organ bit as you walk down to the station. That's good fun. Anyway, let's get on the best coaster of the park. Spoiler alert! So this is my favourite, so let's go for it. Come on, guys. So, got some great views. A lot of chunky man. Anyway, I'll let you enjoy this one in peace, guys. Alright, Yuri, nice seeing you, buddy. Really, really appreciate your time, and thank you. Yeah, Vampire Chessington. Hey, memories. Yeah, the organ's there. Yeah, I remember them refurbishing it. I think they did it just before we went. I can't remember. That's not good. Right, well that is Funderland, guys. That's pretty much all I was going to talk about tonight. Just show you around for those that haven't seen it, those who have, those who wanted me to show things, bits and bobs, blah 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 blah. This is great. I love this bit. Little splashdown. Little splashdown view, and when the coaster comes in all the way around. Just feels so nice. So yeah. I don't know what really I've got to show you guys really. Did everyone see my upside down entrance for the Nexus competition? What is... No, don't do this. Where was it? Oh no, not again. Oh, not good. Right then guys, I think what we'll do, we will end this one here. And what's the time? That's pretty much it for me. And I will catch up with you all soon. Oh no, maybe not. It's up to you. Don't have to go. You can stay a little bit longer. Can't remember what I loaded up now. Entrance Plaza. That was it. And it's the old one as well. Anyway, right, I'm going to go guys. Perfect timing. See you later, Parrot. Appreciate it, dude. We'll do all this another time. Anyway, I think next time guys what we'll do is we'll do some building. And we will probably end up building a new park. Because I really don't know if a Christmas park is on the cards. What is going on? Well, thank you all. Appreciated. See you later, Eden. See you soon. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go now, guys. So thanks again for joining, and I wish you all the best. Cheers, guys. Happy coastering all. Bye bye. Bye bye.